In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up Microsoft Outlook on your laptop or desktop computer or a PC or personal computer. Make sure you have Microsoft Outlook on your computer. If it's not there, check on the bottom left corner for the Windows search functionality near the Start button. Type Outlook. If it pops up, click on it, whether it's Outlook 2016, 2019, or even 2007. It will take time to come up. Make sure at this stage that you have your email address ready, you have your password ready, and you have got information from your IT people about the incoming mail server and outgoing mail server. Outlook will start loading a profile with that small blue screen. Give it time, let it do the settings. Once it's ready, it will bring up the Welcome to Outlook screen. On that screen, just read it, whatever information is there, and then click on Next. You'll get the Add an Email Account screen, and it will be asking you, do you want to set up Outlook to connect to an email account? Make sure that the answer is yes. Make sure that yes is enabled, and click Next. Here you have our auto account setup screen. You have an option to use the auto setup or the manual setup. Make sure that you use the manual setup because there are certain information that you need to make sure is correct. So enable manual setup, click on Next. Unless you are sure that you are using Exchange, select the POP or IMAP option. Make sure it is selected, and then click on Next. Then on the POP and IMAP account settings, you have to enter a lot of information. So you start by entering your name. This is the name the people you correspond with will see the mails coming from. So it could be your name or anything depending on your corporate policies. Make sure it's accurate. Then you enter the email address in detail. Make sure it's also accurate as given to you by the IT people or anybody responsible for your IT. Enter the email address in full. Enter the incoming mail server. Normally it's mail.domain. Enter the outgoing mail server or SMTP server. Normally it's also mail.domain, but make sure you have that information correct from your IT people. In the account type, you could select IMAP if you are sure it's IMAP, but normally we use POP3 because it's more common. Ensure that the username is the same as the email address in full. Then you enter your password as given to you by the IT people. Make sure that the password is correct. It is case sensitive. If the letter is big, make sure it's big. If it's small, make sure it's small. Then after that, you need to ensure that remember password is on. You can turn it off if you are sure that you want to enter the password every time you are sending or receiving mail. Click on More Settings. The first tab, which is the General tab, you don't need to change much there, just leave it alone. Click on Outgoing Server tab. Make sure that my outgoing server requires authentication is ticked and is on. Also make sure that they use same settings as my incoming mail server is also on. Click on the Advanced tab. You can leave all those ports are there except that port which is 25. You might have to change it 26, but you may need to confirm this with your internet service provider or ISP. Also, it's recommended that whenever you delete mail from your deleted items list, it should also be removed from the server. So you tick that one. Click OK. At this stage, you can go to test the account. Make sure that everything has been accurate. So you click on test account. Then the system will do two tasks: to log on to the incoming mail server and also send a test mail. Once it passes, it ticks it with a green tick. If it fails, it puts a red X. So you wait until it does all the testing. So right now it's testing the sending the test email. It has also passed. You click close. At this stage you click next. The system will do the same tests the second time. Be patient, wait for it to do those tasks. Once they have passed, you click close, and Outlook will tell you that the account, it has all the account set up, your information. Ask you whether you want to add another account. You can add another account later, but at this point you click finish, and then the system will go configuring your account. It will take some few seconds doing that. You patiently wait. Then once it finishes that, it opens as the normal Outlook interface, user interface, which you normally use to send and receive mail. And if there is any mail that is pending in your incoming mail, it will receive it at this point. At this point, the interface is set. You have the sent items folder, the incoming folder, the outbox. At this stage, your account is more or less prepared, but you click you can close this interface by clicking on the X in the top right corner. For you to make sure that your Outlook app is always available, you need to put it on the taskbar. So you just type Outlook in the search function. Then on Outlook, you right click on Outlook. Then you select Pin to taskbar. Then you'll see a new icon on the taskbar. If you look at it, it's going to be saying Outlook. Then to use the Outlook, you just double click on it. Once you double click on it, it will bring that blue Outlook screen and it will load Outlook. Give it some time. Normally it takes a few seconds before it comes to the normal user interface. Once it's finished the processing, it brings the user interface. Congratulations, you have finished setting up your Outlook and it's ready for use to send and receive emails. Thank you for watching this video. You can subscribe to Supercoolclues YouTube channel if you have not yet subscribed. Subscription is free.